Ladies and gentlemen, we are fueled and ready for takeoff. Please put your seats in their upright positions and your tray tables in their locked and latched positions as well. Alright, I'm getting on the interstate on a Rebel 250. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little concerned. Just a little. I know this bike can do it, but how well? What's going on, everyone? This is your friendly neighborhood wingman, making the commute from work to home, or home to work. Yeah, that. 60-mile trip one way on a Rebel 250. This little beast here belongs to a friend and listener of the show that I had some work done. Had to do some work on it. I can't even speak properly. It's called not having enough coffee. Yeah, we re-geared it. Trying to give it a little longer legs. That's kind of a project. Again, not trying to get this thing to do 100. But just trying to keep it a little more relaxed at highway speeds. See, it's partially cloudy, warmish at the moment. It's about 60 something degrees, but it's going to be like around 80, so it's going to be nice. By the time I get to the shop, hopefully my Hayabusa will be ready to get picked up, so I'll be riding that back home. In the meantime, here we are riding this thing. Was on the interstate for a while, but a little sketchy. Mostly because this thing still just can't get out of its way. Ride a whole lot of cruisers these days. Really kind of not my style, but oh hell, time to downshift, make it up this hill. But you know, I guess I wouldn't mind having one. Definitely not a Rebel. Nothing wrong with the Rebel. Just a little gutless, little sketchy on, you know, the interstate highways. The track when I were talking about that earlier this morning, told him I'm not quite sure why I'm a little concerned about riding this thing so far. He put it in a very good way. Basically, I'm riding a medium-sized bicycle on the interstate. Yeah, that's about right. Not exactly the biggest fan of something like that. I don't know. I've always been saying I want a Diablo. That's definitely a fact. Which I use the term cruiser with the Diablo very lightly. More like just a bigger monster. Unless you look at the X Diablo, that's more cruiser, but not really what I'm looking for. Definitely will own a Diablo. I don't know, Yamaha or a Star, Roadstar Warrior, that would be good. Maybe even a Mean Streak. A handful of Harleys, maybe. I don't know. This feet forward thing is weird. Comfortable, but weird. I kind of don't know what to do with my feet. Yeah, see. Now, most Rebels don't have these forward pegs, so this one does. And actually, I think on this bike, it's a welcome change. This bike usually has more mid-set control, not really rear sets at all, just mid-set. It's kind of odd. Hello. Suppose I could have just stopped here for gas earlier. But we need to pick up some grub, because I'm starving. So, we'll be back in a minute. Thanks, Twice Daily. This is not a paid advertisement. With me? I know. Bit of a hole, not a whole lot to say. Hey, keep left. Yeah, let's get out from behind you. I said out from behind you, fucker. Look at this. Traffic. Heavy traffic reported ahead. Thanks, Waze. Come on, Tundra. Do or do not. There is no try. Oh, well, we can stand up now. We can actually walk this thing. I could probably get off the bike and push it through traffic and get there faster. That's actually kind of a funny thought. I might actually need to try that just because, you know? That's a thought. So here's a question. If you were to be stuck in traffic, literally get off your bike and push it through between the lanes of traffic, would you really be lane splitting? That's a great question. Are you what's slowing everybody down? You are, aren't you? You naughty little BMW. Oh, maybe it's not you. Maybe it's you! That's kind of a weird sound. That's not something you hear every day. Pin it to win it. I'm in top gear and I am pinned. And I am doing a very speedy 78 miles per hour according to my GPS. Oh, 77. Yeah. Now I'm going back uphill. And I'm slowing down considerably. Hello. Allow me to impress you with my 250. And here we are, finally. 60 miles later. Maybe a little bit more because we had to take the back roads. But here we are. Alright, boys and girls, it's time to be an adult, so hope you enjoyed the ride. I'm not sure if I really did or not, but yeah, we'll check you all out later. Wingman out.